what is up with all you marvelous people of the paramotor world? It's been a minute since I've put out a video. Actually, it's been over a year. So in this video, I want to explain why the hell I haven't been doing any videos. I'd like to take you along for a recent adventure that we went on down to the Southern Utah Paramotor Gathering. Awesome time, got some cool footage from that. And maybe bring you up to speed in what are some of the short-term flying plans. So come along for the ride. All right, so kind of to bring you up to speed here, I haven't made any videos for some time because, well, quite honestly, I've been focusing my energy towards training. A lot of the new students have been coming in and out of the class here for the last little while, and a lot of my time and energy has been focused on helping new pilots get into the sky. So, you know, the YouTube thing has kind of fallen to the sidelines. So time is one thing, content's another thing, because, you know, like, I don't want to make videos for the sake of just making videos. I feel like I always want to have something to say. I don't want to fall into the trap of, you know, making a video for the sake of views, you know, like flying to Burger King or making a pizza, or, you know, not taking away from those guys. Do your thing. If that's what you want to do, do it. That's not my bag. Yeah, so we've been spending a lot of time doing training. That's kind of been the focus of the last months, is just helping guys fly. So we've been spending every available day training, you know, doing our thing. And wow, look at that. I got one of these little quickie prop things from Iris Paramotor down at that fly-in. Boom, props on. Look at that. Love it. Yeah, I've flown it a few times and so far so good. Anyway, shiny thing. But yeah, so we've been focusing a lot of my time on training students and haven't been doing any videos. Second thing is that the production value, the editing and all that needs to be kind of at a certain level, I guess, in my own little world. And my cameras were getting old. But I did end up buying a new 360 camera, and the videos it gets are phenomenal. So that's one thing. You know, I didn't want to spend a bunch of money on trying to upgrade all my equipment. So yeah, so I got a new camera. So that's kind of giving me some excitement to capture some new footage, which I got a lot of down in Utah.
The LZ was a bit of a challenge for many of the pilots due to its high elevation and some of the shifty winds. If you get a chance to check out Man Ridin's videos, I'll put a link here in the description. It shows some of the carnage that happened during the event. One thing to keep in mind when you attend events like this is that you can expect that the LZ and the surrounding area is going to be busy. So it's best to patiently pick a time to launch and then leave the area. Organizer Brad Roper had set up some information sessions that were put on over the course of the few days for wing repairs, inspections, some engine maintenance talks, and some safety equipment related to water landings and cross-country flying. On the evening of our fourth day, me and a group of pilots organized a cross-country flight that was going to take us west from the area, across just a massive landscape that opened up that made you feel pretty small. Our destination was a place called Sand Hollow State Park, which is a small lake, and just to the southwest of the park itself, we found some epic sand dunes to play around in.
Fly so high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind.
After 5 days of great flying during the event, it was time to start making our way back to the north. So we ended up stopping the first night just outside of Logan, Utah, just in time for an evening fly, and we set up our camp. And a huge shout out to Jordan Honeyman of Sky Ventures Paramotor for hooking us up for this sweet spot to take in some of these great sceneries of the area. The next morning was a bright and early launch with the objective of exploring some of the nearby mountains. To do a careful approach to this ridge. As it turned out, we ended up being on the leeward side of the ridge. But once I crested the peak, I got an elevator ride up to 10,000 feet and got some great views.
Kind of some future plans is that now that we are done the training season here, essentially, I am going to be planning a 6-month adventure, traveling down through the States, flying from different locations. I'm going to spend a ton of time down in Florida. Hopefully I can hook up with some local pilots down in the Florida area and do some flying. I'd love to do some beach flying. It's one thing that I've yet to do. So, hey, if you're down in that area, shoot me a line, because I would love to hook up and fly with some local pilots down there. So the next 6 months is going to be kind of on the road, doing some flying. I'd like to try to do some filming and get some different sites and locations, some cool areas. So that's kind of the short term. I'm going to be back in the spring, back up here doing another training season in a class. So once springtime rolls around, I'm going to be busy dedicating all my time and energy towards the students again. But I'm going to give myself here a few months just to get back to the roots of flying and enjoying it. Tune in. There might be some cool videos coming up here. I think I should also, I've been flying this rig here for, I probably got about, 30, almost 40 hours on this paramotor. This is the Kanguk Amarok, 38 hours I got on this one now. So maybe I could give you a little review of what I think about this paramotor. So anyway, it's cool to chat with all you guys again. It's been a long time, and tune in. Maybe there'll be a video sooner than later. Until then, fly safe. Take care, everybody.